this is like the 10th, 8th year, 10th year? It's like the 10th year we've done this. And each year, the models get better and the music gets better in the sense of being more all-inclusive of the American experience.
I don't know about the art and drawing.
Oh, the drawing. I don't know if your drawing gets any better. I'm
But
sure
the music's doing good.
The music selections get more and more appropriate and more broad in their applications. So, is Judith Sainte here? You say Sainte Croix or Sainte Croix? Sainte Croix. We have a French speaker here. Where'd she go? Patois, anyway. So Judith Sainte Croix is our guest, and she's going to lead us in a chant after we have selections. And I'm going to let Andrew introduce this all.
Thank you.
But Andrew Bolotowsky and Mary Hurlbut.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm Andrew, and
Louder.
we're going to start every year. We do a July 4th concert, and I include pieces that I've done with Mary in the past, and then we add new pieces and other pieces drop away. That's how we do it. So it's a combination of both the old and the new. And this year we actually have the pleasure of having a real live composer in our presence in the form of Judith Sainte Croix, and I'm going to play two selections by her, actually two different groups of pieces. The first one are 4 pieces from a group called the Acadian Suite, and I'll play 4 movements of that on this flute, which we refer to as the Abenaki flute. This is a Native American flute. And after that, Judith will teach us a chant that we can all do for the earth, because I began thinking about what happened with the concerns of climate control and how the United States has pulled out of this agreement, which is a voluntary agreement. It's really sort of a statement of sentiment, but obviously our new leader has decided that even a sentimental thing is too much when it comes to the earth. Everything is meant to be exploited, and then I guess at a certain point we'll move on to Mars. I suppose that's a good next place to go, Mars. Okay, after that, who knows? Okay, so I'm going to do 4 selections from the Acadian Suite. At a certain point I have to stop and move pages around. As you can tell, the wind is quite something, and so I have to reattach my music so it doesn't fly away. Here we go. The first one is Cliffs Above the Sea. This one is called Sunlight is Dancing. Once I get it in place. This is now Evening Brook. Now, Balsam Pine Scent.
Rock on, Andrew, rock on.
Thank you. Now we're going to do a chant to save the earth. This is getting serious.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judith Sainte, and that set of pieces called Acadian Suite was written in Acadian National Park, where I found this flute, and now Andrew has mastered it. And if you think it's easy to play those pieces, it's not. So I really appreciate what he does with them. And I want to thank my good friends Mary and Andrew for inviting me to be here today, and Minerva. I'm delighted. And we're going to do The Earth is Our Mother, which is sending good wishes to the earth for everything. And we need some volunteers who will hold the dance sticks in the 4 directions, all right. We have the north direction. And if you could hand this one, you could stand right in that direction. And we need somebody in this direction. Any volunteers?
That's north.
No volunteers? My goodness.
All right. So, sorry.
Uh-oh.
If you would just stand right over there. And then we need someone to hold them.
Should we be visible? Should we be visible?
I also have a shaker for the musically inclined. It will help our accompaniment.
Well,
Who would like to play the vocal shaker? You would. Just play along with my drum. because we're all going to sing, so I'm going to teach you all this song. Oh, I also have some more bells, if there's anyone else who would like to play an instrument. Anyone else? Oh, yes. Very good. And you play along with me and me. So let's take along together. And I'm going to ask Mary to lead you, because I'll sing it first and then she'll lead you and you sing it back with me. Okay? So, first of all, the first part of the words go, the earth is our mother, she will take care of us. So just give me a D.
Oh, I gotta remember which one it is.
So it goes like this. I'll sing it first and then you can all sing it. But the words are just, the earth is our mother, she will take care of us. And those of you who are holding dance sticks, you can play along with me, and shaker and bells. The earth is our mother, she will take care of us. The earth is our mother, she will take care of us. Now you can all try to sing that with me. The earth is our mother, she will take care of us. The earth is our mother, she will take care of us. Okay, that's the first part of the song. You did great. Now here's the really fun part. I'll sing it for you and then you can sing it with me. And all the bells and the shakers are playing with the drums. So let's all try that. That's the refrain. Okay? Here we go. Hey, Yana, oh, Yana, hey, Yana. Hey, Yana, oh, Yana, hey, Yana. Okay, good. Now that's the first verse. The second verse is similar to the first, but in that one we say the earth is our mother, we must take care of her. So let's all try that. Mother, she will take care of us. So, let's do the whole song together.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a Native American song.
I was the West. You were the West.
I was the North.
Okay. Now the next piece we're going to do, of course, that represented
It's still a song based on
Native American or Aboriginal
so it's
cultures.
not a traditional.
And now we're going to jump to a composer who wasn't born here and probably under the present circumstances would be sent back. Okay? But he wrote several thousand songs, and actually he's a major contributor of what is referred to as the American Songbook. And so we're going to do God Bless America by Irving Berlin. And the arrangement, my part, since I'm one flute and I'm not a whole orchestra, my part is actually written by Mary. Thank goodness for her. Okay? She just knows what to do. That's it.
On the repeat, you all joined in.
Yes, on the repeat. We're going to make an assumption that you've all had a public school education, and so you've all learned this tune. Okay? That's it.
When the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, when we fall, God bless America, my own sweet home. God bless America, my own sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, when we fall, God bless America, my own sweet home. God bless America, my own sweet
Incoming.
Okay, now, next piece is, oh, here he goes. He's coming back. Next piece is Simple Gifts, which of course Aaron Copland was smart enough, Kirkland. I love it. Aaron Copland was smart enough to set for a ballet by Martha Graham, as a matter of fact, who, I believe it or not, was, I think, part Native American. That's a whole other thing. Okay, now, here we go.
Gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where you want to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be the valley of love and delight. Where true simplicity is gained, to bow and to beg we shan't be ashamed. Turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to run where you want to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and
Okay, now we're going to do one of the great American classics, which has to do with Yankee Doodle. And I've given this lecture before. I suspect all of you are veterans of this lecture. There's actually an article in the Times, an editorial, about the origins of Yankee Doodle, and of course I kind of got it where I said, well, they got it half right. The main thing that always amazed me is that the lyric, of course, is absolutely dirty, obscene, and they teach it to school children, just like that. You know, we all grew up learning this lyric of yank your doodle, keep it up. Yank your doodle dandy, mind your manners and the step, and with the girls be handy. It's all there, okay? We all learn it, you know, as little 6-year-old kids, you know, and we take it home. Okay, now, the version I'm going to play is from Riley's Flute Melodies, and actually it's in 2 parts, which is what happens. And the second part is actually the real original second part. It got altered through time. And I didn't bring a fife with me this time. I have a Civil War fife, which actually is old compared to the tune, but I did bring a tin whistle, and that'll just have to suffice.
Part of the show. No, huh?
This is a version, I think you have it in your program. It was part of a play, which
There's that restaurant
ended up being shut down by the censors, so no one ever heard it. Okay, the Disappointment or the Force of Credulity. Okay, from 1767, and that
predates the revolution. So it was always around. Let's say. Okay. I hope that stays in place. Here we go.
Oh, how joyful I will be when I get the money. I will bring it all to thee, all my daily money. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and let the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. Oh, how joyful I shall be when I get the money. I will bring it all to thee, all my daily honey. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy.
And then we get the version, which of course gets into the sort of the hero worship of George Washington. Once I get up here. Stay. Okay.
Oh, Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gordon, and there we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, oh Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. And there was Captain Washington upon a snapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, oh Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the steps and with the girls be handy. And there I see a swamping galore as a log of maple upon a mighty little cart full of her father's cattle. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, oh Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the steps and with the girls be handy.
Oh. But the lyrics are different.
Okay. Now, a number of years ago, I met someone who lived down in this neighborhood, and for the life of me, I cannot remember his name. But he came up with a wonderful concept idea. This is very kind of 1970-ish. He did the entire ring cycle, Wagner's ring cycle, using a ghetto blaster for the source of music and using finger puppets.
That's nice.
For filming, for the action, so to speak. And it was quite something to see. And it was held to the actual full length. I mean, so you could be there all day watching this guy with finger puppets with a ghetto blaster. So I took that as an inspiration. I decided, well, we'll take the American Revolutionary War, which went on and on, I think for like about 10 years or something, and it was pretty awful, and we'll reduce it to one tin whistle playing sort of parts. So the first thing is General Washington's March, which I got from Riley's Flute Melodies, which was published in New York, around the 1820s or so, and we'll start with that. Okay.
thirds march, and this I got from a tutor on how to play a fife, in the British Army. And fifers were actually very important because they would call out signals for military maneuvers. You hear these tunes, you know exactly what you were supposed to do. But this one was in this tutor, and it's King George's march, and it's very different, of course, than the sort of hurly-burly quality of General Washington's march. Now, of course, I reduced all of the warfare to this one little piece called War Dance. And finally we have from the same British tutor, we have the signal for retreat. And of course it's in British style, you'd never know it was a retreat. They put a good face on everything. And but anything that's British always has a great face on whatever it is. And this is a perfect example of it. You'll hear it, you'll say that's a retreat. Trust me, it is. Okay. The war is over. Okay. Now we have a relatively new piece. Of course, it's not new, but it's new for us. It's by Francis Hopkinson. In the past, we played selections from his songbook. He actually wrote about 7 or 8 songs as art songs with the idea, he said, I'm no composer, but the idea is to encourage people to engage in the arts in our new country. That was his idea. And Francis Hopkinson was the first Secretary of the Navy. And I think it was John Adams in his a letter to his wife, they had a lot of these letters, said about Hopkinson, something to the effect like, he's a queer duck, he stands less than 5 feet tall, and he has a head shaped like an egg. And that's all I know about Francis Hopkinson. Other than that, he was always doing all sorts of things admiringly of General Washington. And this is an example, this is a toast to General Washington. Okay, so, and again, Washington was, like all people who were great, they oftentimes have feet of clay, but we won't discuss that right now.
Now at this point we have someone who has everything made out of clay. If you want to consider clay, actually use some other substance that's brown, it'll work just as well. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is a toast by Francis Hopkinson to Washington.
These Washingtons have Philip all round, for he is our glory and pride. Our arms shall be proud, with conquest be crowned, with virtue and he's on our side. Our arms shall be proud, with conquest be crowned, with virtue and he's on our side, and he's on our side. His Washington's health, loud cannons should roar, and trumpets of truth should proclaim. There cannot be found that all the world o'er is equal in virtue and fame. There cannot be found such all the world o'er is equal in virtue and fame. In virtue and fame. 'Tis Washington's health, our hero to bless. May heaven graciously grant. Oh, long may he live, our hearts to possess, and freedom still call him our own. Oh, long may he live, our hearts to possess, and freedom still call him our own.
Thank you. Now, that truck is late. Last year, it came in the beginning. Okay, what can I say?
Good memory, huh?
I think we're ready. Up. Okay, now, this is one of our old favorites, the Anacreontic song from the Anacreon Society of London, which was a drinking club, but it actually was more than that. In the time of Haydn, when Haydn made his famous trip to London, he was a guest of the Anacreon Club. They sponsored him. They paid money to have his symphonies performed. So it was not only beer drinking, it was also culture too. And one of their members, of course, wrote this famous song on drinking. And later, of course, it was taken by Francis Scott Key. And of course, history was rewritten, and it said that Francis Scott Key wrote the tune too. Okay. We took what was readily available, let's say that. Like all true artists, we take what's there, and we make use of it in our own means. But right now, we're going to do the original song with 3 verses. Okay.
In heaven, where he sat in full glee, of persons of harmony sent of the vision, that he them inspirer and patron would be, when his answer arrived from the jolly old and swam with Apollo, he did cheerfully join. The full tide of harmony still shall be his, but the song and the catch and the laugh shall be mine. If you be not jealous of these honest fellows, by Jove we will lend, since the truth you now tell us. And I swear by old sticks that they long shall entwine. The myrtle of Venus with Bacchus' fire. The sons of Anacreon, they join hand in hand, preserve unanimity, friendship and love. 'Tis yours to support what so happily planned. You the fiat of God and the sanction of God. Whilst thus we agree, our toast let it be. May our club flourish happy, united and free, and long may the sons of Anacreon entwine. The myrtle of Venus with Bacchus' vine.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to end with the Star Spangled Banner. I will give you a lead-in. Mary will direct you, and Uncle Sam, I believe, is also going to direct you. If there are any questions about the words, speak now or hold your peace. Okay? Uncle Sam has to get into position.
Yes.
We're going to do the words as written by Francis Scott Key. Okay? Absolutely, you should all stand. Of course you should stand.
Oh.
Okay? That's what we do in this. This is our tradition. I will give you a lead-in, okay? So you get your tonality, okay? You must have your tonality.
I expect you to sing, just so we're clear.
Word and lyric.
But give me a chance to do the introduction.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so you all will have a sense of what two flats sounds like. Okay, here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
I can't hear most of
And
it.
the twilight's last gleaming
Better.
brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. On the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
Ready for the high notes.
streaming. And rockets red levels bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball. There you go.
Play ball is not one of the original lyrics.
Okay, now you guys go back to drawing, okay? That's the idea. Draw.
Oh, I had this idea last night that it would be great to follow this with Woody Guthrie's "This Land Is Your Land."
Oh, yeah.
You know, especially
Well, then that
now.
would be a sing-in, wouldn't
That's
it?
correct.
Yeah, well, you know, there are a lot of verses. I didn't have a way to print them out, but I'm just leaving that.